Tonight's Enquiries, Old Trafford bubble. Minem Lam asks, is Stuart Broad the new Ben Stokes?
What?
Valid. He's all-rounder.
I see.
Maybe Ben Stokes is the new Stuart. Yes, he's had a fantastic game, hasn't he? Leaving him out's been so good for him, hasn't it? I mean, you'd have to do it again. The problem is he's incentivised them to leave him out.
Leave him out, let his fires like burn inside a little bit, and now look at this. He's basically, some people are already calling him number 3 best all-rounder in the world behind Ben Stokes and Jason Holder.
But what about Chris Wokes? Huh? Who's having a go at Chris Wokes?
Luca asks, with tomorrow likely to be lost to rain, was it a good idea for England to bat quite so sensibly and quite so long?
Well, I take no notice of weather forecasts. I deleted my weather app. True story. I have.
I've seen a locust.
I deleted my weather app, and I'm going old school. I'm just looking for like cows and whether they're sitting or something. Isn't that meant to tell you?
People are forgetting how bad England used to be at batting. They were bowled out under 90 3 times last year. They lost 10 wickets in a session to Ireland last year. I mean, I do find it amazing, reporting on English cricket, that the first century stand in England by England players for 4 years suddenly gets turned into a negative thing.
I would pay money. I would pay money to see West Indies openers bat for not even a day, half a day straight.
Well,
I would love to reach stumps and see not one.
West Indies batted half a day today. I mean, admittedly between 2 innings.
You're happy that United are third, yeah? Why can't you be happy that West Indies are second?
You're going to get me into another meltdown, so we're going to move on to Danny's question. Danny asks, if England want to score runs quickly in their second innings, why didn't Broad and Stokes just open the batting?
I'm going to say again.
It's been 4 years since England openers have put on 100 together. 4 years. I think they're doing quite well. It's day 3. England have declared on day 3 with 7 wickets in hand. These are the glory days.
Must be nice. That's all I'm saying. It must be nice.
If I were in Cricket West Indies, I would be asking Dom Sibley. This is what England would have done in years gone by. I'd be asking Dom Sibley to find some sort of Caribbean heritage.
I'm already googling all their backgrounds now. If it's even a cat,
such an easy sell. Oh, come and live in paradise.
Yeah. If it's even a cat that they've rescued from the Caribbean, come play for us, Dom Sibley.
I've heard of people going there and drinking too much rum. No one has ever sent me a postcard. Oh, went out last night, came home with 10 cats.
Never. I bet you that's right now there's another family in Barbados going, has anyone seen our kitchen?
Pie Chuckers Cricket Podcast asks, how do England now pick from these paces for that first test against Pakistan? Again, so sport for choice. Who do you rest/drop? Or do you go ahead and drop Broad for the first test to ensure a victory in the second and third? Because clearly that's all he needed.
Dropping is a very emotive term. Clearly he wouldn't be dropped. But you do have 3 tests in about 3 or 4 weeks. And you don't want, I think, we've learned, to play the same seam attack in each one. So what you do, as ever, you have a look at the pitch, you have a look at the bowling attack, and you make a decision after doing that. And it's a really good thing that England have choices.
I think it's wrong to split up the Broad Anderson bromance. That's like splitting us up, George. We don't want that.
I'm trying to think how many people I've done this show with, actually. Now I just feel like a terrible, terrible flirt. And I know, but I feel a bit disloyal to all the people who I've done it with before.
You're the new Jared.
Just adding some West Indian seasoning. Michael Hall asked, John Campbell get the David Warner Prize for giving your wicket away to cheer up England fans at the start of each inning. Ouch.
Yeah, but to be fair to David Warner, I don't know how many series he's played against England. 6, and 5 of them he's been terrific. So he had one bad one when Stuart Broad bowled brilliantly. I'm not sure John Campbell's going to have 5 good series against England.
To be fair, just even mentioning John Campbell in the same sentence as David Warner is...
It must be desperately difficult to captain because the bowlers are brilliant, But they're let down by the fielders. They only ever seem to be in the pavilion for about 2 hours between innings because of the batting.
Abijato asks, how close was George Dobell to being called on as a substitute today? I'm not sure if George would have qualified to come on as a substitute for the West Indies.
Well, no, but nor does Joshua Da Silva. He's not even in the squad.
Well, yeah, but at least he's West Indian.
Yeah, well, if you're going to get all picky with it.
Yes, I suppose so. I mean, I'd have been very willing. I think I'd have fitted in.
I was close to being called up.
I didn't mean that as a compliment.
I know. Trust, I know it's not a compliment. If you have to call for me, then that's not a compliment. That means stuff is going very, very south. That's a wrap. We'll end it right there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.